Hey everyone, Josh here with a close-up look at a Star Wars toy. And today we're going to unbox Bo-Katan and the Gauntlet Starfighter from the Mission Fleet series. So let's get her out of here, but real quick, I just want to kind of take a look at the packaging and show you guys kind of what's on here. And they don't have a character description or anything, but one of the things they do is they put the dimensions of the vehicle and character on here, and you can see Bo-Katan is 2.5 inches tall by 1.2 inches wide. The ship is 7.4 inches by 7.2 inches, so not huge. So let's go ahead and get her out of here and see what this set comes with, see what it does, and all those cool things. So and we got one more little piece of tape, and first thing falling out is some instructions. There will be some assembly required, it looks like. So let's get her out of here and see what we got to do. So, all right. Feeling stuck. Okay, there we go. Got her out of there. Alright, and so what we got here is, looks like the, cool, very nice, wings for the ship, and of course we got two of them. Envelope of accessories, and we'll open that in a sec, but let's get the rest of these, let's get her out of here and get the rest of the ship out of here. And there you go. All right, so let's go ahead, and I'm just trying to get her arms kind of in a more normal position, but here you can see what the figure looks like. Again, these figures are really small, 2.5 inches. But you can see, and I'll check, but I do not think the helmet's coming off. But real quick, we'll run through articulation and see you should have head rotation and up and down. So yeah, and it does. It feels like a ball joint. And then on the shoulders, you have up and down, a rotation. You're going to have a wrist rotation, and it looks like she's got 2 trigger fingers out, so it'll be interesting to see her accessories. And then down here, you should just have back and forth on the legs. And there you go. Not real complicated. They kind of made them a little more articulate from the waist up and a little less from the waist down, but there she is. But let's get the rest of the ship out of there and see what is in that accessory pack. So, all right, very cool. So here's what the ship centerpiece looks like with the pilot chamber and everything. And yeah, there's nothing special in there. It looks like just a seat with some, I don't see any like multicolored anything. The seat's kind of blue-ish. And yeah, I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's any kind of things that it does. And you can see we got a landing gear here that folds in and out. So that's pretty cool. But before we finally put the ship together, let's see what is in the envelope. Oh, wow, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, so a bunch of stuff came out, and so we have the tripod cannon, and you do have to do some assembly on the tripod cannon here. So you just kind of snap the little double piece in, and you snap the cannon on top. And this, again, once we get to the ship part, I'll show you this cannon actually has interaction with the ship. And then you have the projectile, and it looks like a, blue bolt. And you just stick it in there, and of course, spring loaded. And I'm already seeing, oh gosh, I was getting worried. So only one pistol came out, and I'm seeing that she normally has 2. So very cool. It was stuck to the tape in the envelope. But there it is. There's her pistols. And then we have her jetpack. Nothing fancy, just a peg on the back. And then her little shield here. So, very cool. All right. We'll put those to the side for a second, and we'll see how Bo-Katan interacts with these things. And I'm just kind of looking at the wings to make sure there's a top and a bottom, or a left and a right, or seeing if there's any kind of made up. But it looks like you just stick them in here. And there you go, full ship assembly. Very cool looking ship. I love the design of this thing. And then again, we have the landing gears. Let's see how it kind of sits here. And whoa, okay. Oh, that's right. I believe when she lands, you have to... Okay, it feels like this back piece was moving. I was just kind of... Okay, very cool. Kind of tilt the camera down a little bit so you guys can see, but that's how it sits. Yeah, it's an awkward ship because you get a really high spot when you're trying to film it, but and then, you know, just it doesn't fit on camera the way I got it framed up right now. So, all right, and the wings move independently. There's not like when you move one, they both move. So, and you can hear there and they click, so they kind of hold in position, which is nice. So, very cool. All right. So let's see how Bo-Katan interacts with all of her accessories here. And we'll start out with the pistols, and they're identical, so I'll just kind of put one in each hand and see how it looks. All right, very nice. And I'm loving the ability of these designers, the guys, the people who make and design these figures, the fact that they're putting enough effort into this that I guess when you've been collecting as long as I have, you're impressed by little things like that. But yeah, just the fact that they put the trigger finger out and it actually lines up with the trigger. And I know it's small and it's kind of hard to see, but it looks good. And she's got a good grip on everything. Very nice. And then of course we have the backpack, which just pops right in there. And so far the accessories for this line I've been finding they work really well with the figures. The backpacks stay on, all that stuff, so that's good. And then finally we have, and I'm wondering if it matters which hand you put it on, you have the little electro shield. So very cool. It just snaps onto her wrist. Nothing complicated about it. So very cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put her to the side for a second and see how she interacts with the ship. I'll go ahead and take the guns out and the shield off. And whoops. Just making sure everything's staying together good. Okay, taking the backpack off, and then we want to put her in the ship and see how that looks. So yeah, so far same thing with the characters interacting with the ships. It's all been working pretty well. But yeah, there she fits right in there. You can even see her through the window. Very cool. Okay, so as I was talking about earlier, we have the tripod cannon, and you're going to want to pop the... And now it's being stubborn on me. Okay. You want to go ahead and pop the cannon part off of the tripod. And then you'll see these holes on the top of the ship everywhere. And that is for installing the cannon, of course. And yeah, it fits in every hole. It rotates. So I like how they kind of dual purposed the little accessories. They fit on the ship. The character can use them because she will, if you do want to do that, you can put it back on the tripod here. I believe I'm doing it backwards. Okay. And I'm going to have to put her back a little bit. And pull the ship away, and she should grab right onto that thing and interact with it. So let's see here. It's not a tight grip, but yeah, there you go. You can kind of see how that looks. And Maybe I'll get a little bit closer so you guys can check it out. But yeah, she's just nice little bonus accessory that kind of multi-purpose. I love it. All right, very cool. And then the last little kind of, oops, moving my camera around here, guys. The last kind of little test I like to give every figure is, will they stand on their own without any kind of stand or anything like that? And yes, she will. Very cool. Okay, and there she is. This is Bo-Katan and the Gauntlet Starfighter from the Mission Fleet series. And thanks for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the videos. And if you are, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.